Oh yeah, we back, man. Another Road Rage episode, man. And today I'm gonna show you guys, or I'm gonna give you guys an update and kind of show you guys everything we got going on in the shop right now, man, and what to expect and when to expect it, man. So let's get right into it. I got here's a back view, the under view of my Cutlass. For those who haven't seen it, man, it's pretty dusty, man, out here right now, but for sure everything is nice and clean. As far as the condition of the body of the car, it's been riding line gray. It's like and then what else? Riding line gray. You can kind of see where the patch was redone. The body man, not the body man, but the fabricator could have definitely done a little better job. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't too worried about it because I knew I was gonna ride the line it, and it definitely go over it. So it's not bad. It's actually I could have myself even grinded it down to where it was kind of flush. But it is what it is. Not to worry about it. New floors on both sides. Got the transmission pan off. I have the filter, and I probably should just go ahead and change it, but I'm not going to because I had just recently did it. The only reason I'm taking this off is for some odd reason it started leaking a little bit through the gasket. So I just got a new pan and going with the Teflon or rubber gasket instead of the cork style. So I'm just going to change all that. And it did come with a filter, but honestly that filter was just in there. I know I can just pull it down, but I don't know if I'm going to actually change it. Another thing is, as you can see, that's a 4X reluctor wheel with the PCM that I'm running, which is a P59. It should have been a 1X reluctor, so a LS2 timing gear, which you can normally find for anybody who may be looking for one. Out of the GTOs, man, the like 04 to 06 GTOs, I think the last rendition of them, they all had it for sure. So I'm just gonna go ahead and change this out. I'm not even sure. I must have not taken a look when I bought the conversion kit, because I bought dozens of these things over the years of doing these LS swaps, and I don't think I've ever run into this problem. So I was getting the sensor code, a timing sensor code. I went ahead and checked the sensor, swapped it out. It wasn't a sensor. Took this apart, and it's a 4X reluctor wheel in there. I don't know, again, I am also new to tuning. I'm not really a tuner. I kind of just mess around with it. I don't know if there's a way to really tune in or maybe do some type of swap or something to get this to work with the P59s, but I'm not even gonna bother. I've already bought the timing gear. That's the pan. The timing gear, this is what the proper reluctor wheel should be. As you can see, it's just one bar here going across for the sensor to read. Versus on here, you have 4. So I would assume those are the reluctors. So you have 4 here, the 2 little ones and 2 long ones, and that one is just 1. So this is what we're switching over to. Again, this is the transmission filter and gasket. This thing is in. We finally going to get this going pretty soon. The motor looking like really looking good. They do have I think 2 bolts that's stuck in the head of bolts. You guys know how that go. I got to see if I can use the easy out to get those out. I'm hoping I can just do that instead of having to drill them out. This right here is the rags to riches build, man. You guys are gonna see this motor get built. but it was supposed to be, let me correct myself, it was supposed to be the Rags and Riches build. You know, everybody did a uh, 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 budget build LS on their channel, so I wanted to do the same. But once I told a buddy of mine the plan for this, I was gonna get this thing up to 500 horses, you know, with a stock bottom end. I was gonna try to get that at least to the crank. You know what I'm saying? He decided he wanted it, so he told me go ahead, build it, but he wants it, so he's actually already paid me for the short block. He's gonna buy all the parts, and then we're gonna see if we can get this 5.3 to do 500 horses at least to the crank. You know what I'm saying? So by no means is this going to be a budget build anymore, I guess, because there's some stuff I would have like cheaped out on as far as quality of parts. You know what I'm saying? And you can do that, you know what I'm saying? But this is, he wants the best. So we're gonna go with name brand parts. I was gonna do this originally be a budget build, so it was gonna be a lot cheaper brands, or maybe just stuff that didn't really matter. Let's say like the lifter trays. Not that it doesn't matter, but I can go with some aftermarket lifter trays. You know what I'm saying? I don't really need to go find an OEM one, or stuff like that. Same thing, I could have just swapped out the timing gear and timing chain. But I think we're going with Brian Tooley everything on this motor. Sorry for the fan, guys. Although there was supposed to be a hurricane, it's still South Florida. It's hot as hell, so the fan got to be running. So that's it with that. Man, the body guide for this car, for everybody who's been wondering what's going on with the Monte Carlo, we do have it on new frame. It's back together. Really, we just need the body guide to come through, align everything, paint it over, and then we'll go ahead and order everything for the front end that we need: radiator fans, heat exchanger pump, all that good stuff, so we can get this thing back on the road running. However, he has not shown up. It's been 2.5 months, so we're now looking to possibly bring this to somebody else and have them take a look at it, have them quote us. We originally wanted to go with the same person who painted it, obviously, because he originally did the body work before. He's familiar with the car, and we know the quality of his work. But it is what it is. I guess we're just gonna have to go to somebody else. But this car is fine. It seems to be pretty straight. Just some minor stuff I think may need to get pulled and fixed. Obviously, this door from opening, it kind of bent the metal here, so that needs to be straightened out, and stuff like that. Just a little minor stuff. This here, you're gonna see the build on soon. Really, man, this just gonna be a quick in and out once we get to it, is the thing. But that's really it, guys, man. So just appreciate you guys hanging in there, man. Just trying to get stuff going. We had a Cutlass in here. I don't know if I going to post a video on that. If I do, it's just going to be a quick frame off. Not really how to do a frame off, but just so you guys see how to do a frame off on a 72 Cutlass. So we got that in and out. So yeah, just stay tuned, man. I'll probably get back to the builds and stuff like that. Just trying to get business situated, you know what I'm saying? There's a couple cars coming in and out, but customers just trying to get them to allow me to show the builds is kind of being a challenge, especially down in South Florida. Everybody trying to be secretive, even when they're running the smallest engine possible, and they're not having any plans on racing or anything like that. People just don't want people to know they build. So stay tuned. As always, guys, like, comment, subscribe. And let me know what you guys want to see. I know people still are asking me a bunch of questions, a ton of questions on the Cutlass, man. Every day I'm seeing the older videos get more and more questions, and I've answered them throughout the period. So I'm thinking maybe just doing I don't know, man, maybe like just going over everything I did to the Cutlass on a one full video. That way I can point everybody to that one video. So you guys let me know what you think. If you guys want to see that, the Lsa Cutlass, show you guys how that really got put together. Maybe you can put out a parts list, But until then, peace. Appreciate the love, guys. I'm out.